Yo, what's up, guys? So, like a lot of people, I got burned by Tyus Jones last night. Not only Tyus Jones, but the DeAndres really let me down. DeAndre Jordan and DeAndre Ayton both in pretty good matchups. Both did not do good at all. But that's why the games are played. So tonight we got a 6-game slate. Let's get back on track today. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Shooting guard, I really like Buddy Hield once again at 6,400. Buddy Hield is just playing a ton of minutes lately, and we always knew he had some good talent. Last season, it was just a matter of, most games he will play like low 20s to some games he will play high 20s. But this year, it's an entirely different Kings team in that they're playing at a super fast pace, second fastest. This matchup is actually the two fastest paced teams in the league scoring off against each other, so we should see a ton of points scored in this one. Both teams don't play defense. Both teams, like I said, two fastest paced teams in the league. Buddy Hield has been playing really close to 40 minutes in really close games. In this matchup, should be no different. Has a ton of upside. Been grabbing a lot of rebounds lately. So he did have a first double double of the season against the Magic, and he could definitely replicate that performance here and maybe make a couple more threes. So at 6,400. Price went up a little bit, but he still has that 45, 50 point upside. At small forward, I'm going to go back to B Jelly. Balicia is just continuing to dominate, and people are starting to get more and more on him. But I'm not really worried about it. He's still not going to be. He's never going to be too popular, but he's just been a killer this year. Blocks and steals has been his bread and butter. Every single game, he has multiple blocks and steals. Except for a few. And this matchup, fast-paced, should lead to a lot of steals, should lead to a good amount of blocks too. He does get a ton of rebounds, has a double-double upside, been shooting the ball excellent. He's been one of the best shooters in the league this season. He's shooting well over 50% from three-point range, almost 60% from the floor, playing a lot of minutes, and that should continue tonight. He's just been playing so well with the starters, and he complements his team really well. So I like Balicia at 62 once again. Power forward, give me Aminu at 4K. Way too cheap for Aminu. In this game against the Pelicans, which, both teams are pretty, going to score a bunch of points, Aminu is going to play a lot of minutes in this one because he is the Blazers' best chance of slowing down Anthony Davis, although I don't think he's going to be able to. But he's the best chance that the Blazers have of slowing him down. So I like him. He should see 30-plus minutes in this one. If he stays out of foul trouble. Hasn't really been shooting the ball great this season, but he still has that rebounding upside. Still has that double-double upside because he's probably going to score 10 or more, hopefully, in this one. And at 4K, he really does have a big ceiling because he can get you steals and blocks, which he hasn't really done a lot of this season, but he's a pretty good defensive player in that category. So I like Aminu a little bit tonight. A lot tonight at that price. Center, I like Cauley Stein. Again, another Kings player. The Kings' prices are steadily going up, which I don't like, but it might be just because of this matchup is so good against the Hawks. The Hawks are a terrible rebounding team, as you can see. Don't get any offensive boards. They are pretty bad in total rebounding. Cauley Stein should be able to eat on the glass. Should be an easy double-double for Cauley Stein. Another guy that does have that steal upside. Been shooting the ball very solid this season, playing a ton, shooting close to 15 shots every game. Good guy to get putbacks, and it's just a good matchup for him at 68. He does have really high upside, so I'll take my shots at Cauley Stein once again. At forward, I'm going to go back to Davis. I still like Anthony Davis a lot. This matchup against Portland, Aminu is their best chance of slowing him down, but he has a huge size advantage on Aminu. When the Pelicans swept the Blazers in the postseason, Davis put up a couple of really big games in that series, and in the regular season last year, he was putting up some big numbers. So still without, DeMarcus Cousins obviously is gone on the Warriors. He has a huge usage rate. Should see 1.7 DraftKings points per minute, 1.6, something ridiculous like that. Last night, the Warriors did a good job of shutting him down for most of the game. He had two bad, point games in a row, only 17 to 18. I think he's going to get back on track really soon and get back up to the high 20s, 30s to maybe 40s. He has a really high ceiling. He has the highest ceiling on the slate. Been getting a lot of assists too as well this season, and that block and steal upside is definitely real with him. So, averaging 3 blocks per game, And tonight, I don't think he's not going to be too popular at all tonight. Looking at some of the ownership numbers, Russell Westbrook's probably going to be a lot more popular than him. There's a lot of stars on the slate, so I'm not expecting Davis to be popular at all, especially after last night where he didn't look good. But it could be a good sneaky spot to get on him because he has that upside. He's going to get back on track really, really soon and post monster numbers. So at 11-6, I'll take my chances with Davis. And then a value guy that I like is kind of Cody Zeller at 4K. Another guy that, today's a pretty good day to go stars and scrubs if you want to. We do have a bunch of value on the slate with Cody Zeller's 4K. He's been averaging 6x value in every game except for 2 this season. So 75% of the games, he is getting you really close to, if not more than 6x value, which is all you're looking for. So I like Cody Zeller's a great value play. Aminu's a great value play. You can go Evan Turner, Zach Collins, both pretty solid value plays. Collins, especially in a matchup where Nurkic should not see the floor too much because it's just not a good matchup for him. Another value play is probably Tony Parker's been playing pretty well. You could look at him as a punt. There's just a lot of value on the slate. Dario Saric is under 5K. A lot of value that you could go to and pay up for stars. I think Cody Zeller is a pretty good bet tonight to hit 6x once again at 4K. It's not a great matchup against OKC, but he's seeing mid 20s in minutes in close games. If he didn't get fouled out last game. But Zeller's another guy that's averaging right around a DraftKings points per minute. You should see 25, 26 minutes in this one and can easily, get you 6, 7x value. So I really like Cody Zeller tonight. Those are the 6 players I really like for today. Thanks for watching. Good luck today.